Hi guys, good morning. I am a little early because my dogs are going absolutely crazy going, when are we gonna start? So if anyone is online, give me a little thumbs up that you can see and hear me and that we are actually live. I'm going to be streaming from my phone, but I've got my iPad ready in case you guys do have any questions. But hey Joanna, if you are just now joining me, this is day one of our 5-day challenge. We're going to be repeating this 2 times. I'm going to be coming here live every morning at 8:30. I should have made it earlier. My dogs are like, wait, why are we waiting? So 8:30 every morning. And Joanna, you can see and hear me, I assume, right? I am assuming. Give me a yes. I think so. I think you can see and hear me. I'm sure. But anyways, we have a 5-day challenge. Hi, good morning, Diane. 5-day challenge that we are going to go over how to desensitize your dogs to the sounds of fireworks. Obviously, if you're here anywhere near me, you are already hearing the fireworks, and some of your dogs are like probably kind of freaking out. So my goal for you is to help you kind of get them started, get them jump started on desensitizing that sound right away. I can't stand the sight and complaint when a client calls and says, hey, my dog is completely shaking. So just to clear up a few things, this is my living room and kitchen and dining room. This is where I would do my training with the dogs I have. This is not the room that I would normally put the dogs in if they were resting on the night of 4th of July. Typically, my dog will hang out here. Let me just switch that screen. So this is a spot here. I've got a crate over here. Hi, Heidi. And then you'll see there's another crate over here. So there's pretty much like 2 crates, and sometimes I'll bring more depending. And then I've got dog beds kind of all over the place. So I'm showing you this because I want you to understand this is not a good place to have as your safe space for your dog. And if you're not sure what a safe space is, I'll send you a link to our book. But basically, on the night of the 4th of July, you want to create a space that is quiet, that is using the white noise demonstrations that we talked about. So a lot of calming music, giving them something that they like to chew on, just to kind of de-stress. And that's if you're leaving your dogs alone, you want to make sure that they're in a safe space that's not like this. So again, let me show you why this is not a good place. Here's the beach right here, and that is where fireworks are going to be. They've been lighting them off all over. So you see how many windows are in this room? This makes this room not an appropriate room to leave your dogs. There's too much they can get into, and this is the 3rd floor. So most dogs that are very fearful are going to try to jump and get out of here. There's way too many windows. So that's why. The other thing I wanted to show you, Laura McCullough had a question about how to create the sound of fireworks. Indoors, you're going to create it from your iPad, your phone, or I just linked YouTube on my TV. And I'll be able to play fireworks sounds right from my TV, which is giving me a pretty good volume. So for the very first time, if this is your very first time of desensitizing your dog to the sound of fireworks, you're going to start off with a 5-minute training session. You want to bring out something yummy and do something fun with the sound of fireworks. So here I've made this is ground beef. I barbecued ground beef, and then I've got some Honest Kitchen and some Stella and Chew. So we're gonna mix that up. We started off with a walk outside first, so the dogs have all gone for a walk, and now we are headed into a training session. Ideally, it should start at 5 minutes, and the volume is at a volume that the dogs are okay with. That means that they're not stressing out, they can take food. And then you're going to gradually move the volume up approximately every 2 minutes. So 2 minutes. If your dogs are totally fine, they're having fun with your training session, then you can go up approximately 2 minutes. Anything faster than that, you might be going a little bit too fast. So any questions on that? Let me see if we have any questions. I don't think so. Nope. No questions. Okay, good. So please yell out if you have any questions. I am trying to do this by myself. Okay, so the training session. When you are asking your dog to do something fun, like just some basic training, I want to make sure that you understand that you're not going to teach them something new. You're going to work on something that they're really comfortable doing, and you're going to be marking and treating for your training session. So again, you're not going to teach them something that you're still working on, that you haven't even exposed to distractions. You're going to ask for some easy stuff. And look at, they're all waiting and hungry. Now, if you have a multiple dog household, you will not do this all together with all your dogs if any of your dogs have resource guarding. These 3 dogs, so this, let me just introduce you. This is actually my dog right here. This is Bentley. He's 6 years old, and he does not resource guard his food. This is Jackie Daniels. Hey, your puppy coach. This is my dad's dog, and she does not resource guard. And this is our guest. This is little Daisy. Daisy's parents, her mother, her human mother, died, and she was rescued, and she does have some noise sensitivity. So the volume that we're going to play is what she's going to be accepting. And so we're going to really be monitoring her body language to know whether we can go up or down. Okay. So hopefully that's clear. So I'm going to put this over so that you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to turn on the fireworks by using my TV over there. But you could just easily use an iPad, right? Okay. So we've got the fireworks at a pretty low volume, and you're going to see me go up about every 2 minutes. Let's see. Okay, guys, ready? First behavior, first trick we're going to do is very simple. Get. Bentley, catch it. Yeah. Get. Catch it. Get. Bentley, ready? Yeah. Catch it. So I'm doing Bentley's food I'm using a catch it to deliver his food so that he doesn't scare the puppies when he runs. Get. Catch it. Yeah. Sit. Yeah. Get. Sit. So we see she's not doing a sit. It's not because of the fireworks. It's because there's 2 other dogs here working. So I'm going to give her something simple. Get. Good girl. Catch it. Yeah. So I'm timing this. It's only going to be 5 minutes. Fireworks have been going on for almost 2 minutes, so I'm now going to take that volume and turn it up a bit. Gradually turning it up. 1 second, Bentley. Watching the body language. So what you're looking for if a dog doesn't take food, get. Catch it. Yeah. Get. Bentley, go to your bed. Yes. Catch it. Get. Okay. Yeah. Catch. Get. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Yes, good boy. So we're getting close to our 5-minute mark. Catch it, yeah. Catch it, yeah, good boy. Catch it, good. Oh. Get. So body language, guys, what do you guys see? Do you see any of them not taking food? Get. Still having fun with this. I'm going to take the volume up one more notch. Whew. Good job, guys. Ready. Yeah, good spin. Yes, good girl. Yes, good spin. Bentley. Yes, good boy. Sit. Yes, good. Good puppies. Keeping it easy. Give me one more minute and I will come back and ask if you have any questions. Catch it. Benny, sleep. Catch it. Down. Sleep. Away. Yeah, good boy, Benny. Get. Good. Get. Catch it. Get. Catch it. Oh. Get. All right. Hi, Laura. All right, any questions? So I timed that to be approximately 5 minutes. You're going to gradually add 5 minutes each week. And I'm going to, now that the feeding has stopped, I'm going to pause the fireworks for a second. So food happens when this sound is going on. And Laura, you might have missed it earlier. I actually am streaming the volume or the YouTube. I'm streaming the sound of fireworks from my TV, and you'll notice that the volume can be adjusted a lot more than it could coming from your phone, right? Hi, Charo. So that was a 5-minute training session. That's all that it looks like. It's just simple behaviors that your dog knows. Don't teach anything new. Now what's next is we want them to chill out, right? We want them to absorb the sound and desensitize the sound so it's just white noise. It just doesn't mean anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give them the rest of their meal in an enrichment feeder where they're all going to lay down, chill out, and relax with the sounds of fireworks. So on Friday, we're going to do a cooking class together where everyone will join us either with their own recipe, or I'm going to ask some of you guys, because you guys are way more talented than I am, to give us a recipe, and we're going to meet on Friday morning and either prep or cook. So this is what I made yesterday. I think I featured it a little bit on this channel, but it's ground beef, brown rice, spinach, and then I have a supplement that I give my dog, the glucosamine. So their meal today was Honest Kitchen and Stella and Chew combined with hamburger patties. And you see we only used a handful of that stuff. So that's all going to be saved. And then here is what we're going to give them now. So I'm going to give them their feeders first, and then I'm going to turn the fireworks back on. So everyone's going to go in their own little spot. And that's for you, Bentley. JD, come on. JD, come on. Okay, you can come over here. JD's a little thief. She'll actually like come over and take. And oh, you want one next to Bentley. There you go. So that's them. Let me turn this around. That's them enjoying, and then the sound of the fireworks goes back on. And I'm just going to observe their body language. It's not something you're going to have them do and then you walk away. And then here is the sound of fireworks happening right from the TV. Again, this is a YouTube channel. It's called Firework Sounds, and I'll share the link with you a little bit later. Okay, so any questions? So I'm gonna leave this this sound on for however long it takes for them to finish their food. I mean, Laura, any sound that you want to expose them to, you just look it up on YouTube. So M80s, you're gonna look up M80 fireworks sound. Probably do it on your computer first, have the link, and then you can share it. But this is a wide variety of sound of fireworks. If you have a specific sound that you want to expose them to, then look it up first and then have it ready to go, right? Does that answer your question, Laura? Let me know if that answers your question. All right, so to confirm, they do it very well. Yeah, he's still eating, good. All right, so that's been about 2 minutes. I'm going to take the volume up again. So I'm gonna volume up. So you're working on 2 things at once. One, you gotta get the volume up every 2 minutes. If your dog is doing okay, you're gonna volume up. Next, hey guys, you okay? Next, you're gonna build the duration of how long you're actually doing this. So if you start today and you go over 10 days of adding at least 5 minutes each time, you're going to get to 50 minutes right before the 4th of July. Does that make sense? Give me like a thumbs up. Yes, I understand. Hopefully you can hear me. This fireworks sound is pretty loud. Got it? I hope you got it. Okay, so let's sum it up. You want to pick a room, a training room that's different than their quiet room. They should not be the same room, number 1. Number 2, the room that I showed you here is not an appropriate room to do a quiet room. There's too many windows. You're right next to the fireworks. It's way too loud for this group of dogs and for anyone, right? You want to pick a much quieter space if you're going to leave your dogs. Oops, I'm trying to flip the camera around. So there's them still chomping away. Fireworks going on. And the dogs are all eating. Is that good stuff? Is that good stuff? Yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, Tori. So this is not the right room to do your quiet room. This is the room you can do the training in. While the food is happening, fireworks happens. When the food stops, the fireworks stop. Put those 2 things together. I cooked something. Oh, I'm horrible, Laura. You want to cook something that is memorable, right? These dogs, first of all, went on a walk. They're really hungry. And then I'm doing the training session with cooked ground beef, brown rice, and spinach as far as what they're eating now. But last night I cooked hamburgers, and that's what I did for the training, the 5 minutes of training. That's it, 5 minutes of training. And the training is things that they know. Don't teach, Laura, this is for you. Don't teach something new. And definitely don't teach them something that they're scared of, like a hula hoop, right? Teach them something that they know. Just anything to get that food. Your goal is 5 minutes every day and get up to 50 minutes. Got it? Volume at a volume that sounds real. Then by Thursday, I've got real fireworks that I'm going to light off. Good question. Very good question. So the question is, does it matter what time of the day you do the training? And the answer is no. I would do it early in the morning because I'm going to get the most out of the training, because at night, right here, right now, we have fireworks. So they're going to do 2 sessions every day, whether I want to or not. So I want them to hear fireworks so much that it is just another dump truck. It's just something else that's happening. Can you guys hear me with this firework sounds? Okay, hopefully you can. Okay, so they are almost done eating. So now music comes off, or the sound comes off. And that was a pretty good long training session. And again, they're going to do it again this evening because we do have fireworks already happening. So these dogs have done this every day since last week. Okay, cool. Thanks, Tori. So they're up to 30 minutes. Perfect. So if you're just starting, you're going to start off with 5 minutes of training, 5-minute fun training session. Then you're going to give them something else, the rest of their food, an enrichment feeder where they can lick, bite, work on it. But the volume of the noise that you're using for your fireworks might come down a notch. So if you're using a pretty good sound volume to do the training, then you might want to take it down and then let them really get into their food for the rest of the remaining time. Add 5 minutes each day, volume up every 2 minutes. Then after this, potty and let them sleep, guys. You've got to let them rest. You've got to let them recover from it. And if you are in you're in mode where we're having fireworks already, you might want to do this again, but a much shorter session. So later in the day. So now that you know why, the goal is 5 minutes and then find an enrichment feeder that they like. We're going to do this every day. Thursday, I'm going to invite someone to come help me. They're going to light the fireworks. I've got the little cracker things, the little tiny ones that you toss on the ground. I've got a couple of those that I'm going to have them work out on outside. And while they're outside doing the sound, they're going to be exposed to it, and it's going to be a little bit more precise, right? It's coming from a different source. So to answer your question about what time of the day. So what time of the day, you're changing it up every once in a while, and you're also changing the location. So for us, the fireworks are going to be happening right out here. They're already lighting them up right at the beach. And so the it usually lands about right there so the dogs can see and hear it if you allow them to. So you do want to make sure that all your windows are blocked and that your safe room, and I would show you, but my husband is downstairs taking a shower, so I'm going to make sure I spare you. But basically our safe room, which I'll show a little bit later, is my master bedroom, bathroom. And we'll turn down, we'll shut all the windows and make sure that it's as dark as possible. We'll turn on the TV. There's an air conditioning unit in there and a fan that'll all be playing. And that's the relaxation white noise blocking out this sound. So here we're bringing in the sound and pairing it with yummy food. But when it comes to next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following, the 4th of July, it will be the opposite. We will put them in a safe room, closing all the windows, the site, and then we're going to be going into white noise sound like reggae and playing a very mellow movie or something. So I think, okay, so what do I want you to do right now is call to action. I would like to see you do this for 5 minutes. I just want you to prove that you've done it so that your dog is not, boom, surprised in a couple days when all these sounds keep happening, and then you're having to, once your dog is scared of fireworks, that is really hard to change their mind. They're going to hear that noise and they're going to freak out. So we want to desensitize them now before 4th of July. So my call to action is I want you to do this for at least 5 minutes. I want you to prove that you've done it by snapping a picture of either the fireworks screen or your dog eating a feeder. That's it. Just super simple, just to check it off and go, okay, well, Laura McCullough's dog is good. Tori's dog is good. Joanna's dog is good. They've all done it. It would make me feel better, and all of Canine Learning Academy all feel really, really good knowing that you guys are actually doing this. So Again, 5 minutes. Give me a thumbs up if you will do this within 24 hours, at least 5 minutes today, one time. Are you all done with your food? They're all done. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Give me a 5 minutes. Yes, I will do 5 minutes. Hey, Kelly. So I'm going to take a sip of my coffee and let me know if you are going to do this for 5 minutes today. Tori gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, Tori. I've got one thumbs up. Hi, Kelly. So 5 minutes of desensitizing your dog to the sound of fireworks. You're going to do some really fun little ask for behaviors. Thank you, Joanna. I got a thumbs up from Joanna. Pam, yes, thank you. How do I say your name? Teely, I love it. Yes, thumbs up. Tori, yes, going to do fireworks. Good. Laura McCullough, perfect, thumbs up. Great. So 5 minutes today, that's all I'm asking. Tomorrow we're going to do a different type of training session. Astrid, good. She's like, what do we don't have fireworks in our country. So she's from Panama. Of course you guys don't have 4th of July. But you do have other loud noises. Tomorrow, I'm not going to just do fireworks. I'm going to do other loud noises. So we're going to do that. What was that? That thing that we featured the other day. And if you haven't gotten a copy of your book, although we're still going through revamping it each time, just leave your name and I will send you the link through Messenger on how to download that book. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning. I would like to see under this post, under this video that you just saw on Facebook, please put under the comments a picture of you doing this with your dog. Bonus points if you upload a video, but at least a picture, something that I can say, oh, I know she did it. She didn't just say she was going to do it. She actually did it. So bye for now, guys, and have a wonderful Monday. Thank you guys for joining us, and take care. Bye.